Hi friends, welcome to Pulsar. Hearty congratulations to the students who cleared their preliminary examination of AP JCJ Mains, and you are ahead for a great battle of JCJ Mains, and I am here to give you little inputs for the JCJ Mains exam, and I expect all Pulsar students should be next in the place of Judicial Academy at their training and at their respective postings. I wish to see you all in a great higher pedestal, and wishing that from our Pulsar end, I would like to give you some little inputs how to write the JCJ Mains examination, and also I would like to give you few inputs specifically relating to handwriting and your self-discipline on the day of exam, how you have to be, and before the day of exam, how you have to be. Let me explain you few little inputs from my end. So, in the JCJ Mains examination, you will be having 3 papers. One is paper 3 civil law, paper 2 criminal law, and paper 3 essay writing and translation, as you all know. But the major core concept here in this part is, altogether, these 3 exams, you have to sit and write for 9 hours. Please understand, you have to sit and write for 9 hours. So, 3 hours for each examination. So, altogether it is 9 hours. So, these 9 hours, you have to pay utmost attention, and your fingers just should flow, delivering its content from your mind. So, to prepare your mind, to prepare your body, to prepare your finger movements, you have to do rigorous practice of writing. Right? So, for writing this exam, the most important factor here is, that is your handwriting. Here, you please understand, your handwriting only speaks, explains your subject content, your capabilities of understanding the subject, your capabilities of presenting the subject. You will not be there to explain, sir, this is not E, this is not C, this is E, this is B, this is what, right? So to make them understand your subject content, your qualities of understanding of the subject, and your presentation, the only communication method of your representation is your handwriting only. So, my sincere appeal to all my students is, write in this format, what I have just suggested you. See, they will be giving you a legal size page exam paper, legal size, A6 we generally call it, right? So, last occasion, the recruitment board have supplied the papers which contains margins of 4 sides. If that is given to you in the main examination, your time is saved. So, you need not to margin it again, right? If the margins are not there, then you just fold it to a 1 inch of all the 4 sides and write in the middle of the side. Don't carry scale, don't carry pencil and waste your time by drawing the lines. This is one important point. Then, write in the only middle. Okay, you leave the 4 corners of the page. That is important. In a page, you have to write only 18 lines. If you have a habit of writing big letters, then minimize it to 16 lines, sufficient. Okay, 16 to 18 lines max. Don't go beyond 18 lines. Okay, so write only 18 lines on a page, and with big letters, most important. And write with clear letters. I mean to say here clear letters. Write E as E, write C as C, write R as R. Okay, give the curve properly. Otherwise, that very letter represents in some other letter. So, many students I observed, they write R, but it appears like S, right? So, these are the things. Because of this appearance, the very meaning of the word will change. Once the meaning of the word changes, the sentence automatically will change. So, please focus while writing every letter. Practice it now. Practice it now. Most important part. Writing letters clearly is the most important thing. And the next one is leave finger gap. See, there should be some gap between the word and word, line and line. Okay, you can give much more gap in your answer sheet, because to put it in one single word, I have written it in a very closer manner. But my appeal to you is, while writing an exam sheet or practicing in your mock exams, you please give gap between line and line, word and word. It enhances the beauty of your handwriting. For the reader, it is very easy, and it is very comfortable for him to understand your letters and subject thereby. So you please write your answer sheets with a proper handwriting and with a great discipline. Right? This is most important point. So make yourself very clear through your handwriting. Okay, this is one important point I would like to give you. The next point I would like to tell you is self-discipline. Self-discipline. Take proper bath on the day of your examination. Do bath daily, but still on the day of exam, take head bath. Then wear iron cotton clothes. Cotton is always preferable, right? Because you carry stress, you feel some heaviness on the day of examination. So to avoid all this, your clothes should be loose, proper, comfortable. Don't wear tight fittings. Wear a cotton formal dresses, ironed one. Okay, and then seek blessings of your parents, grandparents, friends, well-wishers. Seek their blessings. Touch their foot. If they're elders, touch their foot and seek blessings. Okay, if your parents are not nearby, just remember them in your mind. Seek the blessings. You will receive blessings, right? And then calm your mind. Calm your mind. Don't think too much. Don't think of anything, in fact. Just settle down. Just settle down. Be calm on the day of examination in the examination hall. Just go a bit early. Sit in your table. Sit in your place where you are provided to sit. Be calm your mind. Just think. Just think only for peace and calmness. Only think that this is my battle today. I have to win it. I have to present it very beautifully. This should be your mindset before writing the examination, before seeing the question paper. Okay, so this is one important factor. You make up your mind to face the problems in the form of question paper. You will receive shocks in the exam paper. No doubt you might have got 95, 93, 85, 83 marks in the preliminary examination. But the mains approach is entirely different. Only your mind management and capabilities of your finger movement makes you to elevate to the next level of examination phase, that is interview. So calm your mind, have strong practice, then only you can make it out. Okay, next, carry good pens, carry your own water bottle. Okay, this is most important. Carry your own water bottle, carry good pens, at least 2 or 3. And before that, don't talk and don't stress yourself. Before seeing the question paper, don't stress yourself. Don't talk to anyone. Your invigilator will come to seek some signatures to give you a question paper, to give you additional sheets and all, to verify your hall ticket and identity. Let them do their job. Remember, all the invigilators who are going to be there on the examination center are all judicial department staff, and they are judicial officers. Have discipline. Men, boys who are writing the examination, I am requesting you all, put the second button. Please have discipline. You are going to be officers. Your decisions will rule the society next. So have proper discipline. Okay. So for this, be disciplined. Next important input I would like to give you here is understanding the question paper. Most important step. Understanding the question paper is the most important. You please try to understand how the question paper may be. Okay, so there would be generally direct questions like define, whether, what, how, explain, right? So I already have explained how to write when the question is defined, how to write when the question is whether to start with. Okay, you can see my previous videos for this point elaboration. Okay, but the possibility of the question paper is, I feel that there would be a 60 or 70% of a direct questions and the 20 or 30% of problem based questions. So problem based questions I am expecting this year, right? A little higher, this 30% or 40% it may rise to the problem based questions. And the next important part, I'm expecting a judgment writing or for a question for framing of issues or charges, or they'll give you some facts and they may ask you to write a plaint and a written statement for it. Okay, so I'm expecting these also. So my advice when I appeal to my students here at this phase is, don't take chance. Within this 20 days, you give your best, prepare for everything, according to this, according to my understanding of analyzing the previous papers. I am expecting a paper which is unpleasant, which is tough, and which is a little confusing and shocking. So don't expect that paper will be very easy, first point, and you prepare your mind that the paper will be unpleasant and you will receive a shock. So out of 100 in an exam, either in civil law or criminal law, you may get a shocking questions for 10 marks or a 20 marks which you don't know or which you are unprepared. You may get those kind of questions or those kind of areas. Okay, generally we feel that confession statements, set of counterclaim, attachment before and after judgments, all these very important aspects. We prepare, we focus on it, we give much first priority questions in that area. But the question may be like this also, what is forum non-convenience, right? They may ask, what is the procedure for transfer of cases, which are unimportant, but they are at part of your syllabus. So they may question you in that area which we are feeling that they are unimportant. Okay, so they may pose you a question from that areas too. So considering all these facts, you please prepare for a shocking area of 20 marks in your mindset. But the remaining 80% is in your hands. So please be perfect with the remaining portion. Okay, so what all you're preparing, be thorough with. Write without seeing the answer after reading it. And check yourself. And again, you will get few mistakes of your own writing. Then read it again, write it again, and check yourself. Unless you get perfection with that answer, don't jump to next question. Okay, be specific, be thorough. So this is what the methodology. If the question is simple, but the answer is very lengthy, so you give some headings to that lines of the answer, point wise, okay? And try to remember that points in your mind, and then elaborate. Making this exercise, you will remember, then in examination, you will not forget even one single point, and you can elaborate there. You practice that here now. If the answers are lengthy, only then you can use this. Otherwise, if the answers are small, just put it in mind, sufficient. Right, like the procedure for recording dying declaration, the procedure for recording confession statements of the accused. All these are very important questions, right? So try to put them in a proper way as they are given in our Bayer Acts. Use only Bayer Act language as far as possible. Don't use second-rated books and second-rated languages. And I can proudly say that our Pulsar material contains only the first priority language, which is of Bayer Act language. Okay, so I advise you to go through with the books, make your own notes with the aid of the Bayer Act, and then prepare, write. Okay, so this is what the methodology of preparation is. So For this, I have already explained, define means only define, no other words except the Barak language. Whether means they are asking your opinion, right? So you have to write first yes or no, then you explain. The next is what means it's a direct question, you can write what you know. And how means the procedures, you can write. And explain, you have to explain in detail, pulling up from all areas of the content, right? So this is one, these are the material things. Then these are the direct questions, The next important point here is problem based questions. In our Pulsar material, we don't contain the problem based questions. So for this reason, so for paper 1 and paper 2, we have this book, Pulsar Civil Judge Exam Reading Material Question and Answer Format book. Okay, it contains the question papers from previous papers till 2017 February paper along with key. This book contains, and also each and every subject's question and answers, as you all know, you are very much aware of. Okay, but this book lacks problem-based questions. It contains judgments, it contains the latest amendments, it contains legal magazines, and it contains previous year papers and few mock exams, question papers, and also question answers from each and every subject. Okay, so this book is very useful for mains, only meant for mains examination. Apart from this, as this book does not contain the problem-based questions, and the problem-based questions are being now asked frequently since past 2 years. So for this reason, I just prepared this book, which contains problem-based questions and answer for mains examination. Okay, so I'll just explain you this book, what it contains of. This book is prepared by me recently with the aid of the Barracks and previous year's question papers, and also by taking the aid of other state judicial examinations. And taking that, I just prepared and I pulled up few question and answers here. And I wrote the preface. I request the students to kindly read the preface once so that you can understand what the intention of writing this book. And one of my student, I can proudly say, is my favorite student who cracked the job at his very first attempt. And that student had almost 6 or 7 years gap of education, but still with his utmost commitment, he cracked the job at the very first attempt. So his opinion, his goal to become a judge, I just mentioned his original language, original handwritten content. So you can read this, it will be very inspiring to you if you read this. Okay. And the table of contents of the book is, I have prepared problem-based questions from CRPC, IPC, Evidence, CPC, Transfer of Property Act, Limitation Act, Specific Relief Act, Indian Stamp Act, Hindu Law, Negotiable Instruments Act, Contracts Act. And I also given here the previous year's solved papers. In the year 2017, there were 2 main examinations taken place. So in the month of February, one exam, and in the month of November 2017, there was another exam. So this book contains only 2017 February paper. Okay, so in continuation of this book, I prepared here 2017 November paper. I have given all the question and answer here, and 2019 Telangana state paper, and 2019 Andhra Pradesh state paper, and 2021 Telangana mains paper. Okay, and few bits also here given. So this book contains a ready-made element for you. Just take these books, read it. And I don't say that I have given only for the allotted mark to this much extent. No, I have mentioned here the important elements of the entire content. You have to pick up what is appropriate as per the question given in your examination, and you have to write the answer. Okay, but I'm sure that this book will certainly help you in this mains examination. Okay, so go ahead with this book. Just yesterday night, I received these books from my printer. So immediately I did this video for your benefit. So take these books, take aid of this and this book. These 2 books will help you a lot. So take these 2 books and sit at home, prepare well. Okay, this is most important thing. Apart from this, problem-based questions, I have also mentioned few important questions, okay, which were asked in other state examinations, okay, where the question paper, they stress more the areas. Those areas I have mentioned here. You can make use of it. Just have a glance of these tidbits. It will be helpful to you. And next, I have also mentioned in this book the acts coming into force. Okay, the date of enforcement of the act I have mentioned here, and the Supreme Court, important Supreme Court judgments of 2020 year I have mentioned here, and also the legal quotations by Supreme Court judges and their opinions about upcoming trends in the society in the field of law. So I have mentioned some quotes of the judges. Why all this? Because all these were required. You must possess some knowledge, legal knowledge, so that you can present it in your essay writings. For this reason, these are important. So for that purpose, I have mentioned this. And judicial supremacy and judicial independence, all these legal aspects, I just given you some content here, and latest important case laws, landmark case laws from the Constitution of India, all were mentioned here. Very few latest landmark judgments were also mentioned here, so that these inputs will be useful to you while writing your legal essays, which contains for 70 marks. So take advantage of this book. It will be very, very useful in presenting your legal essays, bits given in this book. Okay, and problem-based questions also useful, and the previous year's papers. Okay, so but still, however they draft the paper, however the difficulty they give through the exam paper, but still, I believe that at least 40% would be from the previous year's papers only. So please focus. Don't neglect. Practice all previous year's question papers, which are all ready-made, done in our material. Take them, read it, practice it, write it without seeing. Just focus. Stay focused. Achieve your goal. Okay. And for judgment writing, framing of issues and charges, plaint and written statement, all these are available in our question answer format book. You can have a look of it. And plaint and written statement also available in draftings and all. So just have a glance, not so specific importance, but still have a glance on these areas in these two, framing of issues and charges and plaint and written statement. We'll have little focus on judgment writing. Practice judgment writing, okay, for exam point of view at least. So it will certainly help you, which are available in our material. You need not to go here and there. Okay. And coming to the next important part, paper 3. By writing these two papers on a single day, your body, your mind will exhaust. You will be tired. But still, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, the battle is still there, not concluded. So that is paper 3. Next day morning, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, you have to sit for 3 hours again and you have to write. So for that purpose, prepare your mind, get ready for this next battle. That is essay writing and translation. And for this essay writing and translation, we have this book, right? I prepared in the year 2019 this book, and it's been updated also. This is the latest version. Take this book. It contains a number of legal essays. How to write an essay, I have already given here in this. The connecting words I have mentioned here, so you can make use of this. And the role of judiciary, judicial activism, is India ready for a uniform civil code, child labor, corruption in public life, reservation for women and human rights, the great end of life is not knowledge but action. All these were, and short essays also I have given here much, natural justice, securities, special economic zone, cess, consumer protection, custodial violence and death, white collar crimes, NJAC, National Judicial Appointment Committee, NOTA, prisoners' rights, writs, passive euthanasia, man is the only laughing animal, because I love this. I felt it is most required to take you to the other world. So I mentioned that in this book. So read it once, you will get immense happiness and you will thank God for giving you the human birth. Okay, read it. Then I have also given you some legal maxims and one word substitutions here, and also translations I did here. There are 11 translations. These translations are translations from English to Telugu and English to Hindi also are there. Total altogether 21 translations I did here. All the translation topics are also of legal field only. I'll just read you. One of the topic here, one by one, the topics are black money, power of contempt, demonetization, Grama Nyayalayas, preamble to the Indian Constitution, directive principles of state policy, witness protection, speedy trial, unique identification number, constitutionality of death penalty, task of preparing constitution. These were the translations topics, and for these topics, the Telugu translation is also given in this book along with meanings. So all these meanings are also there. You please focus by heart all these meanings while writing translations. Practice at least 40 minutes in a day for translation. This is most important point. Practice here every day, then go there. Okay. Don't go there and practice. Don't be overconfident that you belongs to Telugu medium background. You know Telugu very well. Your parents are of so Telugu background candidates. They know, but you don't know. Unless you practice it, you check your own paper. You don't know what you are. What are your standards of Telugu, right? So have presentation in good handwriting. Write big letters. Even in Telugu also, the same applies. In Telugu, I advise you to write only 16 lines in a page. Don't write beyond 16 lines, because in Telugu, ottulu, dirgalu, gunintalu, paina, kinda, chutupakla anni untai, right? So you please focus here, right? And next other topics for English to Hindi translations are triple talaq, Telangana state, equal status for women, marital rape, human rights, free legal aid, PAN, and land reforms, new laws, president's power of pardon, writ is a discretionary remedy. Okay, so this book contains all these legal aspects. Once you read this, you will get immense confidence. Whatever the question they pose you to write a legal essays for 70 marks, you will get some knowledge out of this book so that you can present well, right? So just stick to this book because you have very short span. Few latest legal essays relating to role of judiciary during COVID-19 pandemic. This is one important. Please read this. Please. And one more is legal reforms in a post-COVID-19 world, the way forward. These are all the articles and written by good authors. You will get some idea. And judicial activism and judicial restraint. This is one of the important legal essays, right? So please have a look of all these legal essays which were recently added in this book. So please have a look of this. It will be very, very useful to you, this book. Okay. And for AP paper, there is no English grammar or propositions, any question from that area. In the notification, they were very clearly mentioned that 70 marks for legal essays, 30 marks for translations. But I noticed one thing relating to translation. They are giving a lengthy paragraphs for translation. It kills your time. So you please practice here and then go there. Okay. First you write the essays, then come to translations. Don't waste time for translations. Write essays first, then come to translations. Right. This is one important aspect. The next important point here is we would like to inform you that we have already started mobile applications for JCJ mains examination also. Those mobile application app contains the question and answer format explanation from our material, and also how to write a legal essay and how to write a translation. That content will be there in the mobile application. You can subscribe it and for 20 days and you can see it. Okay. And the next part here is I am also planning to start at least 10 days or 14 days program for how to answer the problem-based questions. interested candidates can join only 1 hour per day, and also few selected important questions, or I can call it my guesswork questions. I would like to give you inputs: how to write, how much to write, how much to write. If the question is for 5 marks, how to write, and if the question is for 10 marks, how much to write, and if the question is for 2.5 marks, where to stop, where to start. I would like to focus on these areas. Mostly 5 to 6 p.m. evening session will be there, 1 hour session. And we are also starting a mock examination, only one single mock examination. You please write the mock examination, pay it, it's very less cost. And I will correct, and I will make a video call and explain you where you have done a mistake. Okay, you just write the exam and post it to me immediately. Once I receive it, I will correct it and I will explain you through video call. Because again, if I post, it takes 1 week time to understand, to reach you and to understand. Write your WhatsApp number, your name on the answer sheet so that I can directly call you, and I will explain you where you are going wrong, where you have to correct, where you are good. Okay, I'll give you some inputs there, which will be very useful to present well. So at your convenience, utilize all our inputs, and you take mobile applications, join this 14 days course and take these books. All these will be very useful to you, and stay focused, give your best, give your fullest, give your fullest. Don't deviate yourself in these days. These days decides your future. Only these 20 days decides your future. So give your full, prepare well, and don't deviate. Don't stress yourself. Tell your loved ones not to disturb you. Okay? If you feel that you are so much stressed, go back to videos of our YouTube channel. See the videos at least. You will get at least some inputs in the form of by hearing those videos, sufficient. And change your mindset. Okay? See our success meets. Will be very inspiring, very inspiring. You see their views of the students who cracked the job at first attempt, second attempt, taking so much of pains. You see our success meet videos, see the opinions of our students who got selected, inspire from them, and stay focused. Don't deviate yourself. Don't go into other areas of relaxation like listening to music, any other kind. Don't deviate. Your each and every inch, cell, blood, everything should crave to become judge. Okay, make your body, mind to become a judge, right? So reach your goal with this full, surrendering your full, then only something you can achieve. Don't deviate yourself in the mode of relaxation. Generally people fail there only. They feel that by watching movie, by listening to music, they relax. But at this phase, I don't think that is a proper relaxation. Even your relaxation should be also inspiring to you, reaching you to your goal. So that is the reason I advise you to see the success meets, to see the students who achieved, who succeeded already, hear their stories, listen their pain, understand how from there they came out and what they have achieved. All this makes you more strong to reach your goal. So stay with us, be focused, write mock tests, join mobile apps, join these batches, be with me, let me correct your answer sheets. Just practice, and give your best in the examination. I wish you good luck all. Longing to see you all in a success meet, right? So, and as you all know, Pulsar always offers free interview guidance, right? So once you clear the mains, just rush to me. Come to Pulsar. It is always open for the students, right? So just take inputs, attend 3-4 mock interviews,